As you're gonna see here,
Still
really. Oh, that guy's like 9. Bro, you're 9. Bro, you're 9. No, no, no. I can help you. I can help you. 9-year-old, come back. No, 9-year-old, come back. No, 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 no. I can save you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Alright, so hello gamers and welcome back to another BattleBit Remastered video. Today I'm going to be talking about a very interesting gun that I have had a lot of fun with and gotten a pretty decent number of kills on, and that is the PP19, also known as the Vityaz, and yes, it is not the PP19 Bison, but it is basically a PP19 Bison. Sadly, it's basically just the version of the PP19 Bison that's more modernized but doesn't have the cool magazine. Today I'm going to be talking about why this gun is so good, so make sure to subscribe if you're new, and let's go for 1,000 likes on this video. When I was ranking the SMGs, I did give this gun a 4 out of 5, and there is a really good reason for that, but honestly, I just kind of underestimated it. I only gave it a 4 out of 5 because of one specific really good attachment on the gun that makes it admittedly way better, but it isn't necessarily the only reason this gun is really good, because this gun is extremely accurate. We'll get into the stats in a bit. This E-flank is about to be crazy once I can get over here somewhere good. Hold on. I think I just saw enemies. Oh yeah, big time. All right, so this is an SMG. It has SMG drop and it has SMG velocity. But what you're gonna realize here is that it doesn't have SMG recoil necessarily. Wow, you really just let me hit that, didn't you? Come on in, buddy. Yeah, that's what I thought. It only has 750 RPM, which is definitely not the highest, but it's not too bad for the SMGs either. It's not the lowest, it's not the highest, it's somewhere in between. A little bit more RPM than an M4, but not by a ton, which is not going to make it feel the best in terms of TTK, especially since it only does 25 damage. But there is 3 things that really make it great. First off, it has an amazing reload time with a good setup, and I'll show you my setup in a little bit. Secondly, it has crazy recoil pattern of basically non-existence with a good setup, and I'll show you the setup for that as well. But the third thing is an attachment that is very secret because it's actually on a lot of guns, but it's actually super different on this gun for no reason at all. Like, there's no reason that it's so different on this gun, except that they felt like it should be different. I don't know why, because it makes the gun a little bit too good in my opinion, and I'll show you guys. Can I actually go? Oh, okay, I can't go over here. That is for sure. Let me see. Oh. If you're looking for the best TTK of any SMG in the game, you should not be looking for this gun. But if you're looking for a gun that has pretty competitive TTK up close, as well as great recoil, making it great for most kind of ranges, not the best for long range, of course, but I'm basically able to sit in their spawn here and just beam people to death, to the point where I'm actually running out of rounds here, which is super annoying. Can I kill you? I tried my best. I allowed my team to move up so far. That was crazy. So yeah, 25 damage, only 30 headshot because as most SMGs, actually all SMGs are, it only has a 1.25 headshot multi, which is obviously not good, but it's the average for the SMGs. The only SMG that doesn't have that is actually the P90, which is in the PDW category. So it has a PDW headshot multi. So all guns in one class will have the same headshot multi, which is a feature that needs to be fixed because the P90 does 42 headshot versus this, which is hitting for 30 headshot, even though the base damage of the P90 and this are only 3 different, but the headshot damage is a 12 difference. That's part of the reason why the P90 is so competitive, is because when you hit the headshots, yes, it can be a 3-hit kill head, even on armor, which is just ridiculous. Like, it's doing Scar H damage when you hit headshots. So that's a video for a different topic. Let's get into the actual stuff about this gun that makes it amazing. So first off, with a good setup, this gun has absolutely 0 horizontal and very low vertical as well. It only has 400 velocity. Accuracy is good though. The fire rate is 750, but the damage is only 25, but the reload time with this setup is 2.09 seconds. Now, without my setup on it, it's only 3.1, which is still good, but what you're going to want to run is the B25 URK grip, and the special attachment is actually the quick magazine, because the quick mag for this gun, look at those stats. It is increasing your vertical recoil by 0.02, but reducing your horizontal by 0.28. So it's reducing recoil by 14 times as much as it's actually increasing your recoil. So that's why this is so crazy. It is the only quick mag in the game that does exactly what this does. So if you put tactical barrel, URK grip, and quick mag, you get a 2.09 second reload time and essentially 0 horizontal recoil, which makes this gun absolutely no kick. It does have a little bit of vertical, so you could go with a vertical grip, but as I've showed you guys so far, you don't need it. You really do not need it. Bro just tried to self C4 and it did not work out for him. The only real downside of this gun is that, yeah, it doesn't really have the best TTK, but the thing that's crazy about it is that it does the same damage as the UMP45. However, it has an extra 150 RPM. It just has less velocity. It even has less recoil. There's really no reason to not use this one. Not to mention the quick mag on the UMP actually doesn't have the upside that this does. Like I said, only one gun in the game has the same upsides as this quick mag, and it's this one. But also, not to mention the UMP-45 quick mag, it takes 500 kills to get. 500 kills. That's like as much as most people have on like their highest kill gun, which is ridiculous because if the UMP-45 is your highest kill gun, you're either rank 0 or I feel bad for you, because the UMP-45 is a really good gun for when you get it in the game, but as you could probably tell, this is a direct upgrade to the UMP. I think the UMP might need a little bit of a bump. Personally, I would probably give it a better headshot multiplier and maybe a faster reload, because the headshot multis in this game need to get fixed all around because they shouldn't be all the same, especially since the headshot multis all around make absolutely no sense in this game. They shouldn't all be the same for the same weapon class. Like, for example, the pistols, the Desert Eagle, and the M9 have the same headshot damage, or the same headshot multiplier. Not the same damage, of course, but they get the same multiplier, which makes no sense. Oh, for example, the USP and the Unica revolver have the same additional damage when you hit the head. Of course, it is a multiplier, so they are going to get technically more damage, but it should be like 2 times for the Unica and not 1.25 times, you know what I mean? You should get pretty big rewards for hitting headshots with a revolver versus hitting headshots with a little semi-auto pistol, and that's just my opinion. I think it just makes more sense. It makes some guns have more reward for headshotting, and it makes some guns that shouldn't do that much headshot damage, like the P90, a little bit more balanced. Once you get to a certain rank, you stop using the Vector and you start using the P90, because the P90 is actually better than the Vector. But yeah, we are actually talking about the PP19 here. So what is another setup you could run on this gun? Honestly, I don't think there's anything else you should really be running. I think this is the way to run it. You could run it with a long barrel, but there's not really going to be an effect there. And you could also run it with a suppressor, which overall I prefer the short suppressor for this one. As you're going to see here, still really... Oh, that guy's like 9. Bro, you're 9. Bro, you're 9. No, no, no. I can help you. I can help you. 9-year-old, come back. No, 9-year-old, come back. No, 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 no. I can save you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
I saved the 9-year-old. I'm a good person. I would never kill a kid in a video game, okay, guys? Except for when I was, killing children earlier when I was playing the 49. I was playing Fortnite game. I haven't played that game in a while, and it was me versus one other guy, but it was in squads, but my whole squad was dead. And this random dude, he rebooted, like he brought back his entire team, so it was 4-on-1, but 3 of them only had pistols, so I was able to kill all 3 of them, and then I killed the last guy, and I got a win against 4 people in a BR game. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so good. But anyway, back to the suppressors in this game. You can run this gun suppressed. It'll be really good, because this gun is great with everything. Because the gun is so accurate, you don't really care too much for the extra recoil, but at the same time, don't you want the maximum recoil control? I don't know. I feel like a suppressor in this game is really not that necessary. I feel like the best suppressor is only the Osprey suppressor, and that's only on a few guns, which is really unfortunate. I feel like it should be on more of the PDWs. I know it's on some, or SMGs. No. The short and the long suppressor do not affect short muzzle velocity, which is nice because the Osprey suppressor does make it lower. I think it's honestly better to have the lower velocity than to have the higher recoil, but there is an argument to be made about the suppressor. Oh my gosh. How do you have so much health? Average fighting a support player moment. Exo armor is so balanced in this game. Popped his helmet with 1 shot, then I had to pop his armor with another shot, and oh my gosh. But at least my full team is running up on it. So honestly, I'm not a big fan of the suppressors in this game. I really do think that they're pretty well balanced out, which is nice because there is definitely a reason to use them. Like, a lot of people are not going to even notice that you're shooting at them because you're suppressed. But personally, I just kind of prefer to have better recoil because, yeah, you're not going to get noticed, but then you're just going to miss, and then they're going to notice you, and then they're going to kill you. And also the tactical barrel, as you can see, has a ton better overall recoil, better first shot kick, everything like that. And I think the suppressed guns sound pretty cool, but not like... Honestly, this gun doesn't sound that great anyway. But honestly, I'm just not a big suppressor fan, so that's just my opinion. But let me know down in the comments, do you think suppressors need a buff or a nerf? I think they're in a good spot, but let me know down in the comments. If you're getting killed by suppressed weapons a lot, let me know, because I'm pretty curious, because I think some of the time they can be kind of annoying, because people with like a suppressed vector, they love to go prone in an enemy, like inside of like a corpse, which is a little bit suspicious, but I'm so scared. This guy's got a Remington. What a loser. Don't use the Remington. It's a bad gun. I'm just kidding. The Remington, listen, watch my sniper ranking video and you'll see why the Remington is bad, but how did he not die? My teammate was shooting at him so much. Yeah, dude. This gun has honestly pretty bad bullet drop. All the SMGs actually have the same damage range, and this one is, of course, no different because they're all the same, which means that this starts dropping at about like 50 meters, and it's going to drop down to way less damage than its starting value. But since it's going to be a 4-hit kill on unarmored, probably like a 5-hit kill on some armor, maybe a 6-hit kill, and then it's going to start dropping, you can hit a ton of shots in a row and then get a kill anyway. And also, the actual accuracy stat on this one is not too bad for it being an SMG, because a lot of SMGs in this game, they have like kind of bloom to them quite a bit. That was it for me, dude. Like, there was people everywhere, and I didn't have a teammate within literally 100 meters. So what's my overall ranking for the PP19? I'm gonna give this one still a 4 out of 5. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 for the magazine on it, and that was what pushed it to a 4 out of 5. Otherwise, it would have been a 3 out of 5. But I think even though I gave it a 4 out of 5, I don't think it needs the magazine to be a 4 out of 5. But let me tell you, the quick mag is what makes this set apart from every other gun in this game, because it has a 2-second reload time and it gets like literally no horizontal recoil with a magazine that's already giving you a massive upside. Oh, don't bleed out, dude. Oh, come on, dude. Do I recommend this gun as your main weapon? Honestly, it works on a lot of maps. I think you could go with this one all the time if you wanted to, but it's definitely not going to be a conquest weapon unless you get close. I recommend this for frontline, domination, or 64 on 64 or 32 on 32. It's really good for rush if you played that game mode, which is the bomb defusal 32 on 32 mode, and it's one of my favorite modes in the game. Anything where you're going to be going long range a little bit, but more towards medium and close range is going to be the best for this, because this gun does not really do that great over long range, of course, but over medium range, it's going to take an extra hit to kill or two, but it really won't matter that much. This is one of the SMGs that it really does well. It is kind of a jack of all trades, where it's not really the best at any one particular thing except for reload speed, but the recoil, I guess, makes it really good. So it does have a couple like actually extraordinary stats. But yeah, let me know if you guys think this gun is too broken, not good enough. Let me know down in the comments. Do you agree? Is this gun going to be a really good option for most people? I see a decent number of people running it, but it's still a little bit underrated. But yeah, anyways, gamers, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Have a nice day.